Hello, people, it's Cole. Today, these two Countrywoman contenders will be going head to head in the Countrywoman Fall Fantasy Face Off. In this corner, we have Countrywoman September October 1991. And in this corner, Countrywoman September October 1997. Quite a big age gap between these two, 6 years, so I'm quite curious to see what these two have in store. I'm here for you every week with a vintage magazine flip through, so stay right here with me and let's get started. Okay, so we'll start with seniority, as we always do, with 1991, so 1997 will step out of the ring for now. Okay, so on the cover of September-October 1991, we are, well, she sings the praises of a rural living, playing an acoustic guitar, sitting on a mountain of hay bales, very country, and very, very country, because we're doing like a cowboy, cowgirl, cow lady thing. Cowboy hats, plaid shirt, the bandana, the whole deal, and a little boy dressed to match. He has a bandana that says Prairie Rose. Sounds like maybe that's like her stage name is Prairie Rose, which isn't that fabulous? She's a country singer, I suppose. We've never seen a singer, like a musician anyway, on the cover of Countrywoman. That's fabulous. So fun. All right, let's open it up. Here's Ann Kaiser, the editor-in-chief. She was in 1991. She will be in 1997. We love her as a steadfast constant in our country life. This is interesting. There's a little bit down here where Anne is saying at Countrywoman HQ, they get asked, "How do you find such interesting women to feature?" And the answer, "We simply sit back and enjoy each day's mail. Our tips almost always come from your letters telling us what you're doing or what a friend is up to. Then we make a phone call or two, and soon we have a full-page feature for an upcoming issue." So there you go. That's one thing that I love so much about this publication, that it's very, like, insular in a good way. Like, it's all just sort of, these women just like gas each other up and just like feature each other, talk about each other. You know, it's this kind of like closed loop system with the Countrywoman culture. It's really just, it's just for them, by them. We love that. Here's a little preview of what's to come. Looks like we're doing some scary pumpkin head scarecrow people, terrifying. This little boy is like shirking away. We're doing fried chicken. We're doing some crafty items as always. Welcome to my country kitchen. Beautiful. Hi, I'm Ann Monchuk. I'm delighted that you've dropped in for a tour of my favorite room here in the woodsy Canadian farmhouse our family worked together to construct. Okay, so she built this kitchen. So she's the designer, the architect, fully conceived of this space. All right, so it's all about Anne. Let's see. Another Anne, two Annes. They gotta battle it out. It's like a wood cabin, which I'm super into wood cabin interiors. I love those big pine logs. I don't know. I think like yellow pine has a bad reputation for being like tacky or cheaper or whatever, because it's like got those knot holes and whatnot. I love the yellow color of pine like this. This yellow wood is gorgeous to me. It looks so beautiful with blue. She has blue laminate countertops, blue curtains. Like yellow and blue is a classic, you know, complementary color situation. So here's Anne right here. She is making something. Turnovers, maybe? Cutting directly. Wow, using a like pizza wheel cutter, cutting directly on the laminate countertop with this dough. That's kind of like, aren't you not supposed to do that? Seems like that would make scratches in your island. There's a nice blurry shot right here of like a corner pull-out drawer with a mixer and a toaster. It has like a roll top cabinet door. That's fun. Some girl, her daughter, Teresa, not some girl, some special girl who was Teresa, who was her daughter, getting some delicious shreddies from this pull-out cabinet. All these built-in kind of drawers and things. She really customized this space to be very user-friendly, which is genius. Teresa is also looking quite fetching in this matching vest and parachute pants getup. And there's the whole family. Wow. That is a big family. We don't usually see families of this magnitude. But this gives us a very nice tableau of country fashions from 1991, from the teen and preteen set. There's a little curly mullet moment right there. Got some thick glasses. Looks like Dad passed that gene down to all the boys. So that was a pretty good kitchen. I was pretty fond of that. It wasn't very colorful. It was mostly wood toned, which isn't always my favorite thing. But if you're going to be in like a wood cabin, like a log cabin, a real one, in Canada, no less. I mean, for fall, I think that this is like the best we could really ask for. Over here, Made for a Day. I love Made for a Day. You can win an opportunity to have a maid come to your house and clean your house for a day if you're like a new subscriber to Countrywoman. They're always looking out for each other. Here's our winner down here. Adeline is reading. What do you think she's reading? It's Countrywoman magazine in her own log cabin. Sitting there reading it. She's got some quite amazing kind of two-toned glasses, like an ombre that's like burgundy to clear. And there's the maid back there, hand dusting some glass bric-a-brac. Okay. Editor in the country, Ann Kaiser, our editor, not Kitchen Ann, the other Ann. She always goes out in the country. She always does some kind of agriculture or animal thing or food investigation with Countrywoman out in the wild. Literally out in the wild, like, hello. Looks like we are... Well, let's see. We'll get a clue from this awful pun. It's a wild workday for Anne, from opening shots to paddy wagon pickup. Paddy. Rice? Are we doing rice? Yes. We're harvesting rice. Thrilling. Kind of a weird, I mean, I don't know. I prefer a editor in the country feature where she's doing something that's a little more visually compelling. Like, rice is so small, you can't even see it. It just looks like grass. There's not really a lot to look at here. So, despite the fact that Anne is wearing this incredible, like, blazing hot pink polo shirt with matching earrings, she tried to jazz up the photo shoot, but it's kind of boring. There's some kind of hot country guys here. Another mullet with a mustache to boot, with a sleeveless shirt and acid wash jeans. He's kind of hot. There's that scary pumpkin head scarecrow thing. I really hate that. Oh, yeah. They cropped out his, like, gal pal over here in this red print dress. Why would they do that to her? That's not really in the Countrywoman, women supporting women's spirit, I don't think. Poetry corner. And perhaps you will want to pause and read these poems. Some extremely vibrant fall harvest photography here. a bounty of wicker baskets overflowing with peppers and zucchini and eggplant. My God. Down here, we're doing jack-o'-lantern carving. Looks like there's like a droopy faced dog with like rags sticking out of the top of the pumpkin, which kind of turns my stomach. Okay. Quilter's Corner, another gotta have it feature in the magazine. I love these quilts. I love all quilts. I mean, I'm always saying that I love everything I look at in every magazine, but I do have a lot of love to give, and I really enjoy quilts. There's a clown, spooky clown quilt, perfect for Halloween. A sort of traditional autumn color palette with some traditional quilt patterns all around there, which is quite gorgeous. And another one down here too. I love these samplers of different traditional quilt patterns. They're so pretty, and it's kind of like a little flex to show off all those different things you can do. Oof. Talk about quilt flexing. A romance quilt. Porch swing brings romance to Dawn's country sunset. Her name may suggest otherwise, but Dawn Godin from Old Orchard Beach, Maine, has always harbored a special feeling for sunsets. She made this little sunset quilt, and there's instructions for how to do that. I'm so into this thread hair, and it's like, I think it's embroidery thread, like embroidery floss that's embedded within the quilt and then loose, hanging loose, and you tie that with a red bow, little ribbon bow. It has a loose quilted quilt, like a faux quilt hanging off this porch swing. It's like a collage is what it really is, more than a quilt. It's like a fabric textile collage. I'm into that. I don't know why the sky is not like a sunset color. That's a little strange to me if we're really focusing on this being a sunset, and that's sort of the whole point. I don't know why the sky is day blue. That's a little bit of a I guess I don't know. I don't know what the sunset is like in the country. Maybe it's dull and drab. Okay. Halloween is coming, all right. We're doing Halloween crafts. We're doing a pumpkin witch head, beheaded head. Head chopped off, blonde curly wig with a fabric witch hat, and this little face. Look at that face. I think that's great. More Pumpkinhead stuff. Another Pumpkinhead thing. Okay, country home cooking. We're doing a super orange spread of orange foods. What is the deal? There's always like a theme. There's always an overall theme with the country cooking section and this beautiful photo spreads. Chicken. We're doing chicken. It's all about chicken this fall. There's a casserole. No, it's not a casserole. It's a hot chicken salad. So it looks like a hot mayonnaise-based chicken salad. Yum. Egg rolls, little chicken drummies. And there's a chicken right there. Surprise. There's our big spread, our big, beautiful double-page spread. Not nearly as orange as before, but definitely chickeny. What is that? That looks like a little top hat. A little fruity top hat. What is that thing? Frosted chicken salad? Is that what this is? Frosted chicken salad? Like a cake. Let's definitely peep that recipe. I need to know more about this. Beyond that, a cozy spread, a wooden table, some autumnal tones, some potted flowers back here in terracotta pots, dried baby's breath, green pots and napkins and things. Cozy, cozy. Yes. Okay. Okay. Let's guess. What do we think this is? Is it like a jello? Like an aspic, you know? Like chicken jello that's frosted with cream cheese or something? Maybe? It has fruit, it has grapes and apples, which you might find in a chicken salad. Um, all right, let's see. I don't understand this. It's not a jello like I was hoping. You line a bowl with plastic wrap. You fill it with a prepared chicken salad that you make. Compress it, press that down, let it refrigerate like fully, and then you invert it and flip it out, take the plastic wrap off, and you have this kind of like dome shape of like a pressed chicken salad. And then you frost that with softened cream cheese mixed with salad dressing, and that's what it is. That just sounds very difficult to frost. Wouldn't that just fall apart? That would take a very careful hand. I wish they cut into it. It's probably a real fright inside. The crafts. The crafty women. These are some baked dough little decorations. Maybe, have you ever done this before? I feel like I did this in maybe like an elementary school where you make this kind of hard dough that you bake and then it becomes like clay basically. Here's some little ornamental gals for your Christmas tree. Over here, her old-fashioned family grows on trees. Applehead dolls. Yes, applehead dolls. Entertaining fruits of C.A. Arnett's, that's her name, C.A., labors are country to the core. Her adorable appleheads keep fun Appalachian folk craft alive. So here's a wonderful action shot of C.A. in her wooden rocker. She's got like a stacked fieldstone fireplace. She's carving up that apple. There's a basket. Lovely basket of all different apples down here. Long denim skirt, loose red top, kind of like the one that Ann Kaiser was wearing when she was making the caramel apple. It's an apple top is what it is. And she's even got some fringe, kind of light bone-colored fringe suede boots on, peeping out under that skirt. I bet they told her when they were taking this picture, zoom back, because I want people to see this boot. And I'm glad that she made that call. Whoa. Okay. On this side, we're doing gourd art, dried gourd art, carving gourds and drying them and making like little birdhouses and things with a knotted gourd neck. That is wild. Okay. And over here, more jack-o'-lanterns. These are the ones from before. Remember the picture? This woman, Rhonda, is like a jack-o'-lantern expert or like a pro jack-o'-lantern carver, I suppose. There's the yucky dog one that I was saying was gross. It looks even worse during the day because those rags look just filthy. I feel like at least make it be color matched. It's Halloween, so we can get kind of gross. That's fine. Otherwise, cute faces. I mean, look at that one. Very charismatic. There's like a bitchy cat. And look at her. She's giving this look and this like knife stab thing is giving like Final Girl. This is giving like Friday the 13th, like Sleepaway Camp. This is giving 80s slasher. Is perfect. Just the vibe. Over here, pure moods. Very, very new age pure moods. We're playing a grand piano outside on like a prairie mountainscape in a blue evening dress. What? She's a traveling musician and she brings this piano with her, and that's kind of probably her thing, is she brings this whole grand piano that you can set up and play anywhere. It's like loaded on a truck or something. Can you imagine like a wedding, like an outdoor wedding on a mountain, and you have a grand piano there? That is so dramatic and like music video like. I'm so into this. Oh, on the cover. Cover lady. Cover lady alert. Kathy. Here she is. She's in like full country singer regalia right here. She says, I write and sing about what I know best. Cowboys, ranches, and prairies I grew up on. Also known as the Prairie Rose, Kathy croons her tunes over the radio and on stage. For more on her music, send a self-addressed stamp envelope, and it gives her address. If you wanted to, I don't know what, you mail her, and she's gonna send back to you, like a mixtape. Fabulous. There's a lovely little mail insert here with a gorgeous little illustration of a mailbox and this letter on the back with a little drop shadow. Customer service inquiries can be sent here. Nice touch. I love stuff like this, stuck in magazines. And then we're doing spooky dooky dolls. We're doing corn husk dolls. We're doing a scarecrow doll, kind of a clown-esque scarecrow mini one. I have to say, this doll and its creator, I don't know, striking similarities. Okay, coming up next for November, December 1991, we're doing over human size, bigger than human size candy canes. Incredible. Looks like there's some stained glass wreath art. Sounds promising. On the back of 1991, Country Cottage keeps memories close. There's a little story from Mimi of Sheboygan, Wisconsin, talking about a country cottage that she loves dearly. And look at that beautiful, very beautiful fall colors photo. Gorgeous. Okay, well, that's 1991. That was a pretty good one. I loved the abundance of jack-o'-lantern stuff and scarecrow stuff. Good. All right. Onward. Let's dig into 1997. All right. So, Countrywoman, September, October 1997. Apples are appealing at her country place. This countrywoman is seated outside some crunchy fall leaves, green basket of some apples, and she's holding an apple, and she's dressed very cozy in some beautiful, bold primary colors. She must be like an apple orchard heiress or whatever. Let's find out. Okay, from our kitchen to yours, the editor, again, in chief, Ann Kaiser, looking incredible in the 1997 issue with this bib scarf that has a fringe all down the sides. It has like a beaded little fringe tassel. Amazing. She's peeling apples, more apple stuff. She was doing caramel apples before, but now we're just peeling them. Looks like we're got a pie in the works. Nice big denim shirt. I wore this for a reason, and she looks so happy and just really killer. I love this photo. I love it when she's like, you know, she's almost always doing something, but like doing like knife work while like not looking at her hands and looking at the camera. I like that kind of, it's a little threatening. She's tough. All right, in this issue, to look forward to, we have scarecrow, more scarecrow stuff. Another chicken salad. Jeez, already so many overlapping items. And another hideous doll. Is this an Applehead doll? It's so ugly. It is! Another Applehead doll? They thought in 6 years no one was going to remember that they already did all this stuff? I'm sure it's different. Don't stop watching the video. I'm sure it's different. You'll see. Okay, welcome to my country kitchen. Karen. There's Karen right there. Another wooden kitchen, extremely wooden. This one is not a log cabin, so it doesn't get a free pass for the woodenness. Not that I have a problem with that, but maybe I don't love, like, we're doing wood with also, like, the same tone. Placemats, upholstered chairs, wreaths. Everything is really, really a orange, yellow tone. Oh, even the counters and the knobs. They all match. I do kind of like these grouted tile counters. I know that would be a nightmare to have like as your actual counters, but they look cute here. And I do like the yellow knobs on the cupboards. Oh, she's into canning. She's doing canning peaches right here. All right. Maybe I'm more okay with this as like a peach-themed kitchen. I'll buy that. Yes. Shelves rife with the results of her copious canning. There's all her canning endeavors. Delish. Here's the family. Different look than the 1991 family, right? This one is a little more contemporary. I don't know, but this is like leaning, I mean, for obvious reasons, this is leaning more of a 2000s look, early 2000s, than a late 80s look like the other family was. In particular, this kind of hot big boy right here with the chain necklace and like the big sideburns. He looks pretty good. Over here, we're weaving on a gigantic wooden loom. What's looming for crafter could be future heirlooms. Double loom pun there. Check that. There's our weaver in a fully wooden, creepy wooden room, and she's weaving away a like bountiful spread of yarns and threads and little kind of weaving samples down here. Woven rug. Her name's Judy too. This is a really compelling picture. Actually, I really like that. Okay, editor in the country, what is Anne doing? She's messing with cows. I just love it when she starts messing with animals. Look at her, right? Look at her. Lost in a field of cows. Oh, and there's like a little baby cow. Look how small that is. Is that a cow or is that like a cat? No, that... What am I thinking? Why would a cow be this big? There's cows back there. This is a cat. Clearly, I'm not a country girl. Over here, more cow stuff. Big, fluffy, puffy, stripy cows. Look at this woman. Kathy is like leaning on this beefy cow. Another instance. This issue has them too. Pumpkin head scarecrows. I guess country ideas don't really like circulate very much. Or maybe I should say they circulate too much and they just do the same things. They're classics for a reason. Pumpkin head scarecrows, kind of scary. These ones are even scarier because they're kind of painted and like there's a woman one again. Why does she look like that? She has like a big dried corn cob nose and she's got like droopy green squash eyes. It's a little scary. Gourd lady. Okay, gourd lady forms fall in into country fun. Gourd lady making gourd hats. Some gourd geese. Gourd pig. That pig is wild with this painted like piglet onesie. Oh my god. We're doing pumpkins all over again. Unlike the previous jack-o'-lanterns, which were professionally carved by the final girl, these ones are carved by whoever, because this is actually just a pumpkin farm, not like a jack-o'-lantern factory. Corn, a country classic, But since summer is over, corn is over. But what do you have left when your corn is over after you ate that corn on the cob? Corn cobs. Gross. Save your nasty corn cobs, dry them out, and then you can cut them up and turn them into a potpourri box. Drill them together, because they're kind of like wood when they're dry. Isn't that nasty? It looks like a bunch of shredded wheat. Okay. Country home cooking. This is not about chicken. At least we're not recycling that idea. It's all about apples, which is fabulous specifically for September. It's not all about pumpkins all the time. We're doing some September specific apple stuff. Savory, apple and pork, classic. And then also sweet, some little apple bars, some kind of like a folded over apple baked pastry. Apple ladder loaf. Okay. Ooh, boy. This is much more appealing than the other country home cooking double page spread. That one was like fine. This one is a lot more lively. I love that it's outside. I love that we have the spilling baskets of apples everywhere, and it's a little more colorful. You know, apples are inherently colorful. They're not brown like chicken is. I think this one is the better spread in my mind, and it has a chicken salad that isn't frosted like a cake. Oh, the chicken salad is in a wooden bowl that's shaped like an apple. That got me. That's good. A couple of inserts here. Let's see. Free issue of Country magazine, not Countrywoman. This is a gender neutral, gender fluid country right there. And then also Taste of Home. Should you want to make more frosted chicken salad, that's your resource. Christmas is coming. I can't get into that. I can't even be going down that route right now. I'm stressed out enough as it is. But a gingerbread barn is pretty special. It has like cows and pigs and a rooster and a dog, and oh boy, I like that. It even has like this plaid swaggy curtain with the blue winter sky. This is beautiful. Oh my god. Oh my god. This doll. Its eyes. What is this? Gladys's Applehead dolls. Carving apples, making Applehead dolls. I don't know. What do you think about these Applehead dolls versus the other ones? This is like a nightmare, really. This is terrifying. But it's kind of funny. The other ones were also scary, but they were cuter because they were a little more less like conceivably alive compared to this. Those ones didn't have eyeballs. This one does. I feel like I prefer the other ones because this is like really like that is not sitting well with me. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. It's a full tutorial, a full how-to of how to make an Applehead doll, that's pretty nice. We're going to talk so much about Applehead dolls. They've never shown us how to actually do it. This is how you do it. Looks like you carve it and kind of dry it in stages. There's this graphic. That's really, And there's those faces. Yuck. Man, I wonder what that feels like to touch that dry. Is it hard? Is it like... Because it almost looks spongy, like bread. Made for a Day in 1997, Made for a Day has been moved almost fully to the back of the magazine. It's not nearly as important as other things that we focused on. So a little shift in priorities. This Made for a Day situation does have the same graphic. And there's the maid. She's got an aerosol, whatever, Febreze. Maybe the homeowner made a stinky. So clean that up. She's also obviously reading Countrywoman in her floral armchair. I think I preferred the other picture. That was certainly more dynamic. It had like a depth to it. We got to see way back into her home, the Countrywoman winner. We got to see her like weird chandelier in her wood cabin. More compelling than these boring pictures of your family. Nobody wants to see that. Okay. Cover lady. Cover lady's keen on apples. Cover lady alert. Suzanne. She's country to the very core. Totally true. Has a healthy crop of apple trees at her doorstep to prove it. Our apple orchard was planted by my grandfather before I was born, she says, from the 4th generation acreage near Sterling, Pennsylvania. Cute! There's a little note in here about, even though they, obviously pick and harvest and eat their own apples, they like intentionally leave ones behind for the wildlife on their acreage. The deer, bears, turkeys, raccoons, and squirrels seem to love apples as much as we do. That is so nice. This is very, her outside like this is also just giving very like Snow White, so lovely. Okay, coming up next, December 1997, we're doing more candy cane stuff. I can't believe how much repeated stuff there is, but these are not larger than life, like gigantic candy canes you would kill somebody with. These are smaller candy canes, and Anne obviously she's always got to get her little nose in people's business. There's a comfy, cozy, wooden kind of knick-knack vignette of Christmas decorations, a little quilted wreath with a bow. Okay, on the back. Exterior decorator. This is a poem from Diane of Oregon. Another gorgeous picture of outdoor fall foliage. You should read this. Pause and read this. It's really cute. It's talking about Autumn as like a person, Miss Autumn, which sounds like the name of like a kindergarten teacher. But Miss Autumn as like an exterior decorator. Like she decorates the outside with fall colors. This is fun. I like this poem. Okay. All right. Well, the time has come. Which issue, 1991 or 1997, which is our, like, what is it? Fall Fantasy Face-Off Champion. Insert montage here. This is tough for me. I'm not really sure what to pick because it's such a close call. I feel like I think I'm inclined to pick 1997 as the winner. Maybe it's just because that's the one I did second, so I remember it the best. But I really liked that Anne was messing with cows. I did really like these Applehead dolls. I liked the step-by-step instructions. That was really thoughtful and like helpful to your readers. I loved this apple story of her like feeding apples to bears. And I like the apple spread, that was good too. The apple country cooking spread was lovely. Oh yeah, and the gourds. the gourd geese. And this one, she's got a gourd hat on. Come on. Yeah, I think I have to pick this one. It's really close. It's very hard. I love the Prairie Rose. Like, this was so good. Very different to have like a musician on the cover. So kind of a toss up. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Who do you agree? Do you think this is the winner? Who reigns supreme in your eyes? Leave a comment below. Thank you so much for watching. Give this video a like if you liked it. It really helps me out if you do. Yes, I will see you all next week with another new video. So until then, take care.